Mark, why don't you give us a recap of this issue?
Sure thing, Dan. Lot of heavy-duty reading here, so bear with me. J. Jonah Jameson is rushing through the lobby of Oscorp, and he needs Peter Parker. He's distraught about the state of Doc Ock's mechanical arms, and he needs Peter's help to put them back together. Norman Osborn is pretty skeptical about all this, but Jonah browbeats him. Don't be a heartless ghoul, you many times over sociopathic homicidal maniac, he says. In a sense. Norman relents because, the Sin Eater's gun and everything, and, the arms go in for surgery. So then we flash over to Kraven the Hunter, or whoever this character is, since I now find Kurt Connor's status quo to be easier to follow. Otto is showing off his new Octoids, who are certainly aggressive, before they in fact turn on Kraven as part of a demonstration. Back to Jonah and Oscorp. Peter is finishing up with the tentacles, and Jonah is showing a lot of attachment to these things. Peter asks, "What's up with that?" And Jonah goes on a monologue about them coming around his place more often, curling up in bed, keeping his feet warm, ... Okay, this is some weird stuff, right? Peter finds it so off-putting, he actually calls Jonah by his given name, John. Norman finishes up his surgery on those badly beaten arms, and indeed, as he suspected, the arms get a life of their own and start sabotaging Oscorp. Right on cue, Otto and his Octoids are entering Oscorp and get by security by the clever trick of emailing the receptionist's ex. What a monster. Jonah tells Peter to get into costume, but it's really all too late. Otto has breached the building, and while Spider-Man is seconded by his own robot, Bug, Otto makes quick work of both and starts squeezing the life out of Spidey. For the second time in the past 6 months, the phrase "bon mots" shows up in a Spider-Man comic, and I really love that Nick Lowe is upping the vocabulary of these comics. Next, he needs to work on the variants of phrase usage. Also, the editor's notes need to be accurate, but that's neither here nor there. Spider-Man starts to squeak out the words, "Norman!" And indeed, the Gold Goblin is here to save the day, before Otto has a plan for that too, and has compromised Norman's tech suit, and has knocked him off the board. So that just leaves Spidey, still on the verge of passing out, but Otto lets him go and gives us that old cliffhanger that he's about to take something from both Spider-Man and the Goblin King.